Ah, hello, everyone. Let me set up a bit here and welcome. I'd still like to thank the person yesterday that called the cops on me for a welfare check. But today, as I collect cans and I collect bottles a lot. Sometimes I come across unusual things. Oh, what's so unusual? Well, this dirty old V8 killer. At first I thought it was some nuts, but then I noticed there's coins in here. Someone actually threw away the money. So I made a handful of money plus the 5 cents for this dirty old thing someone was using for the chains traveling. Now what I got? Well, American coins, a token to my main collection, another American penny, a Canadian penny, American penny, American penny, American penny, American penny, an American penny, and an American penny, and an American penny, American penny, American. This guy must be from the United States because here, new nickel, and it's one of the places. This one is. This is American. 2816. Homestead. Homestead where? Novanska. Ah, the house pumping leaves. That's one American quarter. Oh yeah, that one. And 2 American dimes. Wow, it's not much, but it helps. I still collect pennies because, since we don't make pennies, we still use them. I still could, get, pennies, roll them up, and take them to the bank. This thing's almost full, and it took a couple years. Now, what's say on this coin I found? It's one of those coins that probably go to a machine or something. No tray cinnamon mark, the best scene in town. Okay, it's a cereal coin. Oh, look at it. It got a cat on it. Cat. Yeah, I guess this thing will have a few game things. I have a binder full of coins, so this goes with my other coins. When I get my binder here. Copper? Yeah. Now, something I'm glad Tim Horton is doing. I just found this out. Sunwrap, our Canadian version of Taffy fruit bites and so forth. I joined with Tim Horton. So every time you get the Tim Horton Fun Meal, you will get in shape of the Canadian Wildlife. That's how Canadian this is. A Canadian company making it for Canadian kids who are the parents that drink Canadian coffee. Now that open up and let's see what they look like. Nicely demoussed. Since this is real, upper belly. What's 3 pieces? Moose. Beagle. Beaver. I should see a squirrel here. Bear. I think that's the squirrel. No, that's another beaver. The squirrels are these ones. There we are. Squirrel. 100% Canadian fruit. Made in BC. And Sunlight is where we get our great apple juices and so forth. And this is fruit leather. That's pressed fruit. And then they cut. And as anybody knows, they come with these long fruit balls, they call them. So now we have Canadian fruit snacks that's shaped like Canadian animals. A thumbs up. You're not getting the kids to eat healthy, but this is better than the yogurt that you get and the donuts. Far better. Now, also, I bought some rolling paper. Yes, I know how to roll a joint, a cigarette, whatever you call it. It's the first time I ever bought, not for a friend who in the old days said, "You're going to get a pot here." Should somebody buy some paper for me? Yeah, be back. By that time, I finished joint. When I was in college. But I went to the Canadian Tire Petcacan station, and this particular one, they got you into the newsfeed of those big eyes TY dolls. And just walking like, where all the other food because it's one of the convenience stores. You walk in and like stuffy animals from TY, big ones and all that, taking up almost every shelf. And you go back with the pop is hardly no pop. You go finally, you see, you get, then I asked him, she's go bumping them, and then she took this out and said, "This? Oh, sure, $2.50. It's like buying plastic bottles, cups for coffee. It's the same thing. And yes. That go to my favorite place. I missed a call. Oh, I didn't know. God. And then we go over to hers. Page. Enter. Yeah, it's amazing that, sometimes in the old days, I used to find coins in cans. You know how Americans have no sense of humor. The polar bill change, clink, 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 clink. And when they get the ball here before the ball, like, here, have my Canadian money. I don't need it anymore. The other thing, what I do once in a while, someone mentioned, did you try blueberry? Yes, I have. Now, what are the flavors of this set? I like the blueberry. I just finished my bottle of pop. I don't know where it is. New. And yes, I tried those flavors. Oh yeah, this is the pomegranate heart I was telling you about. Yeah. What is it? Stop the show because when I'm loading now it's just busy like someone light a fire onto her page. I'll go back to me and see anybody join. Yes, they did. Actually, that's the first time someone actually ever phoned the cops on me. All the times I was drunk on my show, nobody phoned the cops when I'm buzzed. But when you get so high, someone actually care about me. That's one thing I found amazing about the YouTube community. I don't know. I like blueberry jam and peanut butter. I cannot have PB and jam without blueberry. That's my favorite jam with peanut butter. But yeah, I've tried blueberry juice before, but no. This time it tastes like all I need is a peanut butter drink. So I mixed the two in a glass. At least berry pop, it works better than peanut butter pop. I think Jones or someone out tried that trick a few years ago and came out with PP and J jam pop. On this right now, I don't recall. Try to look for my phone. I must be sitting in the pocket. And yeah, of course, this came again. Allow God to fill your cup. Yeah. But every year. But in here, once again, if you want more, get rejected to you, put your fucking money in this envelope and send it away. So you could get daily bread. If I want daily bread, I go to I cannot put butter and eat this. If this was printed on bread, April, May too. 3 months worth of love here. There's nothing about call for courage. Yeah. God saved my life. Oh yeah. Just one? It's only one person? This should be the whole thing about God saving people in here. We need each other. Even without God, we need each other, and I prove that. Banana berry jam. We don't have banana berry jam here. The close enough is get berry jam and put a banana in it. Oh, mix up a white banana and jam and put on the bread. Bear hug. How I survive on one. Come and get. You know, it begins on one of those magazines that you buy. Beyond the neighborhood. Oh, the mops. Oh, are you here? Yeah, I'm here. Hello. Stupid titles. If I'm surrounded by God, that means Jesus is working someplace else when I have God love here. Well, that's one thing. I didn't see God with Jesus when I was that high. Last night. I'm just, yeah, it just really seems last night, you know, with this as a relation thing, I figure when I come down, I seem like her. So I guess religion is things your eye begin to misread. So something pink would turn into an elephant. You know, or that commercial, the guy, you know, I love that commercial. The guy on the rap push here talk to you, say, "You hi, dude," something like that. 200 years ahead of us and stay rolling with times. The Art of Rolling, Silver. Ooh, it's from Canada. Yeah, of course. What difference tell them how this stuff is? Yeah, I went to higher fan 250. Gee, I don't know. It's my hero son. Yeah, I hear that, smell that bloody gas. I know it's 4 o'clock. For the big whoa, I missed a program. You know, I thought with someone from the police how they did with me last night at first, but no, it's not Amanda. But what was he reading at the beginning? Some kind of act to his to her food? That's what I'm thinking. You know, the other thing they should have done that Billy. Michelle said one thing that I'm amazed that American people haven't been. It's the old-fashioned cloth wire from around the 1900s to, I believe, the 40s. That's kind of telling me how old that building is, if you have that type of wiring. Now, I don't know if they have a law, but by law, all home owners who have old home have to remove that type of wiring. The only time you will see it is in old cars when they renew it with the same type of wiring, the cloth type. Yes, over time that cloth will get old, and yes, there's going to be a fire. It's just like the regular wire we have with plastic on it. It cracks when it gets old, depending how old it is and what it's made of, type of plastic. Now, the only piece of old antique wire I have seen is the last antique phone I took apart. I think my old 1950 radio still have cloth wires in it. And I thought like asbestos, here in Canada. Old wiring like that, plugs, lamps, switches, has to be removed. Because if that wire had been over there in that building for over 80 years, the sense of fire it creates. And it's amazing. Nobody told this man guy that's a death trap right there. He gets professional and yank that wire out to make that place safe. I wonder what the pipes look like. Then you have to renew all the pipes, the plastic pipes, and so forth. It sounds like this landlord have no well-being to renew everything. Really, it's like that. And I'm amazed that people live in an apartment with antique wiring that bad. And they're telling me the plugs are old, 2 prongs, not 3, in most of the place. And have all that heavy equipment you have on that type of wiring? Hello? Man, you should remove it because you never know that powerful equipment you have will draw enough energy to get those old antique wire hot enough for that cotton wool mixer to catch on fire. That means also in those areas, it's very dry wood, asbestos probably in that old building, and so forth. And he letting people stay in there. Now that's a slumlord right there. Because even my man-made, she may be a tough person, but at least I know all the wiring in this place and everything else is up to Canadian standard. Because I could go online and check, when I saw my wiring hanging from the ceiling when I first came here, the smoke alarm was hanging. And there's this white streak of power with no batteries, no worries. When I saw the plastic wire, I know this is a safe feeling. Maybe 40 years old, this building, but still, it's much safer than that cloth wiring a missile place. And he doesn't care. And we got a witness. He doesn't care about the wiring. He's a stonemason. No, he's a cheap ass. Anybody who refuses to rewire the whole thing and let antique wiring in the building is a cheap asshole. I know it may cause you some uncomfortable as he has to, by law, replace that wiring. I'm not sure about your building codes in your place, but think about it. She's living in something worse than my place. This place is new just by looking at the wiring and since being in old buildings, I know what old plugs and switches look like. Because my dad used to recycle copper, and he'd bring old wire, and I could tell easily, and old fixtures when we remove the copper from it. So yes, I know by taking things apart that's old enough to have copper and wire in it to something that's completely new, because this is why we have plastic wire now, because too bad I cannot get high with this. No. What I'm also going to do, I'm going to save these things and find a way to reuse these things. Because these things right now is going to be our new plastic problem. Now, these ones with the self caps, it's great to renew them. But these with the caps that most of the time have been breaking off when I open them. Somehow, if I find something and paste them like so, and put pencil brushes in them, that would be a good use for these things. Because soon, and yes, it is already around wipers, the boxes, the jars, and so forth of these. Now, yeah, I know you cannot take them to school for art class, but let's think about it. What do you make with these things? How do we use? This is better to reuse the joints because it's top like a truss. They want to put two joints in here and walk without. And also, as I said, this is waterproof. That's great. So, if I'm continuing doing this, I have to find a way to recycle these things. I know most of them, I think they are recycled. Already the words are coming off this thing here. I know the box that they come in is recycled because we recycle paper here, but squeeze below cap. No sign. How about these ones? E-bottles. 2. Must be recyclable then. It's a brand called E-bottles. So that's who we're making these dark ones. E-bottles. Okay, nice. But I just learned who actually the brand who make these ones, but not these. So I don't know. There's something really neat to turn these things into. Get a whole bunch of them and have pull drawers or something for little things. I am going to find a way to recycle, make something out of these over time, and figure. You could put this into the That's how all your paper smell like if you go put this in your cardboard. You know, you always find a way to pull things. And if you have any idea out there after listening to this show, please tell me. I should move the camera down here. My Jones from yesterday. Now I say I have this one. I could say I could use it, but no. Well, that's a fast. That's just smoking with the God. Oh, new look. What? It's gonna be okay. I don't mind. A doobie joint, and that's why not yesterday. I was. I am going to try these for tea because I had two of them and I made tea, and yes. Oh, I got the thing. I got a thing. So I'm gonna make this glass of John here. You know, avoiding it. Now I should master these together. Then we'll roll it. This feels really wet. Yeah. Even. Huh. Okay, I actually feel kind of damp. I guess from my. Then I could make one. I know he's gonna shock mom like. Yes, I saw some dad friends when I was a kid doing this. So yes, I know how to roll a joint, and every time I do it, okay, I see the now the argue for a pipe here. I don't know why everybody say, go do a pipe, go do a pipe. What I really need is one of those self-rolling machines. I actually got one of them, but I have to get those tube things. But doing the pre-tube thing, I'm gonna smoke the rest of that giant. It sucks. I should watch the. Oh, I see. The first one is an ad. The second one is the joint paper. And it got. So I was doing. I probably every single one. So that's why it didn't work. This is not really a rolling paper. That's why I didn't notice any glue on it. Nice try. I'm going to save one of these for my videos. That'd be. Oh. So this is the joint paper. I never bought this brand before. Everybody, when they ask me to go buy the paper, they always mention that one with the guy on it. I should put all those into another container. Yeah, I did. I want these. Squeeze. Oh, fuck you. That's the other one. Squeeze it, eh? I should put these in this one because I found out, yeah, they was, taste like dope with the mint tea. I tried. Well, I guess I suck at rolling paper. Let me just say, I think I need a bit more to make a good joint out of the buds. I know it sounds stupid, but nope, the other side. I just want to rewrap that because it was getting pretty thin down here. I want that to spell. You know, I'm not great on everything, but at least I know how to. Gotta stand for this, so excuse everything. So far, Bob haven't put anything on, or Tommy. I stay fair. I didn't smoke all four of them yesterday. That's one box. Oh, fuck you, somebody. No, don't break. That's two. That's 3 boxes. I guess. It's 1, 2, 3. That's not low. I may got the last box back here. Huh? 3 boxes. I should be. I bought 4. So would the 4th box disappear because I would have 2 of those here. I didn't put it here. Oh, yes, I did. There we go. All 4 boxes counted for. So I did 4 boxes of it in 2 hours. That's a little too much. Okay, I have in my smoking limit. Now I'm going to try to figure what we're going to do with the boxes and the tubes. Well, make sure. No, I'm not hunting for a joint. It's just like it was 4.5 joints I did last night. Stay, remember what happened. I got a video thing. I'm still gonna make a video of that one part. But I'm not really sure what to do with the boxes. I want to make something out of them. Like we used to do with mask boxes when we were a kid, turning into a small garden, opening the mask boxes, or something like that when we was kids, For art pressure, bring the empty big box matches and we put teeny weeny oil or something, or cut a hole and put this thing in it, check, or put a little wooden bug in it and you make so they have a home. Those things. No, I know I never talk about the other one, AK here, because I'm not really sure. It must be blue. Yeah. I'm doing this because I know yesterday, last week, I was out of it. I slept kind of late in bed until noontime. Until the idiots sounded back in the hallway. I know this is Sunday. I know my landlord owns a hotel and they don't do work on Sunday. Why the heck I hear a vacuum in the hallway today? It seems I'm not the only one got called by the police. There's someone down the couple of doors was a visit this morning for a welfare check. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. I'm using it in a different angle. I'm not going to have it the same angle all the time as Michelle does. Yeah, I'm just really liking then I get a visit from the cops again. That's not enough to get me super high. But notice I don't have to buy one today because one store is open, one store is closed, and they open early and close early on today. Not like the beer places, they open until 10 o'clock. The whole odd thing. Guess who's not talking about it? I guess I have to go buy alcohol again to get my mom mad. Really. Because this is kind of getting to a point, it's itchy. I don't need mom approval, but after what she nag about when I telling everybody the alcohol I drink. You think I would get the same thing? It's just like, no. I'm just baffled. This time I'm fucking baffled. The whole damn thing. Oh, here's the alcohol one. Well, back in the next video, ready. Oh, come on. Two watching, one like, one dislike. I'm waiting for my regular friends to come. My age. I'm staging my Capliner video of the year. Okay, that must. See, nice. God, I gotta be super. Well, we do an update on the bar caps. Meanwhile, I put any water in here and see if I need to do a Psycho Watson and so forth to get more little thing like I did last year in my videos. And so forth. I've just been putting them in, hilly dilly. I don't get jelly, but it's like watching water boil. Get things to wash is really hard. I should got some sodium in the bottom. It haven't been rain, so I cannot get enough rainwater into it. What's going on? Yeah, I know. Save. Maybe see if I do another video. Yeah, no. It's okay. One thing about the can stuff, it doesn't go flat. Actually, it's 5 o'clock. The reason I wait until now to actually smoke is based on common sense. Because I have less likely at 5 when my workers and everybody go that I would get an embarrassing phone call when I'm high. Then, ladies, since I know mine is a mother waiting for the kids to go home, have to be a place during a certain time. Home, with the kids. Unless something serious happens in your places. The song you go, I could do with a match. Like my grandfather did. Coming back to me. Hearing the pop bubbling. Since I could have the door open, and also the smell go outside when the wind is this way. I like to hold my smoke a little longer, but Phil don't like it. But this joint was very weak. It took you 4 of the cheap stuff to get me back really high. So I don't know. I don't know. Meanwhile, Trump tried to sink a Canadian. Well, his people said no. He almost lost everybody because he was going to sing "Oh Canada." Now I've never heard Trump sing, except try to sing on Saturday Night Live that once time. And kind of making me wonder: does Trump know the words of the Canadian? He's like, was I pissed or glad? Well, if he sung it, I would be pissed. And also, I'm wondering, as president of a place next door of us, does all the presidents of the United States learn the word of "O Canada" when they want to try to sing it? Now he's trying to sing "O Canada" in the United States, not in Canada. I guess, it's like everybody. No, Trump. Don't sing Canada. You don't want to make Canadians come and kick our butts again like they did in 1812. We're the only one that actually invaded them, not Mexico. And we put down the White House. So I guess Trump remember that point. Like, we don't want to get the Canadians mad, so they go bone down our main house. And the other thing that I'm glad he didn't, because then everybody who hates him, who make fun of him, would take him singing and turn it into a meme. He avoided that today. Got that close. When he sing, I bet you he'd probably break the internet. And then everybody recorded it to make a funny video of it. Then he got the talk show talk and said, "Yeah, you cannot sing, see? Yeah, see?" I think I was high. I was high, but I needed to get high. Well, okay, no, it's another thing. Get too smoky, I sound sneeze. If you didn't pay attention yesterday. Okay, time, delay. Yeah, I'm just gonna smoke this. And just live a little high the rest of the day. At least I know when to quit. I mean, now, another thing, I got asked now from the smoke here. The government warned us, and I don't know how you do it. Smoke of the acid of the dope plant. Yeah, it's hot. But it's like, it dangerous to re-smoke burnt hash. And I'm going like, how can you smoke something that's basically dust? Because, you mean, I have to trim the burnt part, remove the burnt part before I see how much joints I have. It's just like, that's one of the crazy ones we have the Canadian. It's like, now I see the smoke. It's fine, very fine. So how the heck do you smoke? Is it dangerous? I don't know. And all the good stuff is gone. It's changed basically. So when I guess they want to do this, we can, we sell the burnt stuff and you can light it again. It's safer. Accordingly, that's why people who smoke cigarettes, we always do this. Like, okay, it's ready to go. Someone must be liking me. Last night, the video of me getting really, really hard, it was beaten by 4 points because the first time I went high, it was 50. Last night, it went to 54 views. And then the video after, I had someone say, "Why, Jennifer, you drawing the same picture over again?" I'm animating my next scene. Because the person was out. No, will never see me animate on my otherwise video, but someone actually asked me why I was doing the second video. We drawing the same, tracing the same thing over. I'm not sure if this person is new or not. Even Stone, I could have Stone. I could. Because everybody wanted me to draw again. But because of one person who probably never understood animation, I could live with that. Oh, wait. And stuff like this. See, when I get on, there's no action at all. Nothing. Completely. Oh, yeah, someone, oh, do that if I don't want. Yeah, I'm a little buzz now. I think this would be better. Just a little, just like drinking beer. You never know when you're limit until you get yourself first drunk or super high. Then you know in a week what your limit is. No wonder some people take those big ones and make them into smaller ones. That's what my friend asked me. And I showed him the size. Like, I can't even go through one run without having someone to help me. I think because I have a, I haven't, smoked a lot in my life. I think it just like why I drink once in a while, got one before buzz. And since I waited, after stopped smoking that, I went on for another 2 hours and went to bed. Then went up, wake up, it's what's 1 o'clock, so I had a McChicken again. So like somehow Mr. turned me off a beef burger because he gets sick of the idea of it. This is why I changed up like hamburger to fish burger to chicken burger. It went pretty good. I have noticed, and that's the other why I have to know. Ta-da! Remove this. I have this. Remove this. Without tearing the box apart. You put this in. Your roller paper, and you close the box. There we go. That one's have my rolling paper in. And then you wait on the side. Rolling paper. There we go. Put some sticker over it and say, my rolling paper. There we go. Out of nowhere. It's a little too big, but, put some sticky wallpaper on and say, just for my paper song on here. That would be a good little safe place and big enough you can see it. There. One good use of a dope box. Yeah. So I'm saying about buzzing, don't know, why, but it is one of those things that it comes to. That's where we artists get the idea. It just comes to us. Okay. think I just hit the window off last night. When we run fast, might be my next little neighbor then. Why didn't you knock on the door next? I know. Haha. How about that? Open the window and you get one person talking to the other person. The person up here is talking down there. Yes, at the end. And that's when I turn off the camera. So my main part is like, why now, Tommy? You know, first I put my sister, and then the second one, why not, Tommy? You phoned on me, did you, Tommy or Bob? You know, I thank the person, but yet, like, who did it? I got a little watch yesterday's video. Okay. And you see why. Someone on YouTube actually phoned the cops for a welfare check. God bless your little hearts. And the cops told me, well, you better tell everybody you're okay and sorry, you know, Canadian cops. I was like, I know I'm crazy high, but like, because I had panic attacks and thoughts like that before, so they was being really, really nice for me, you know. And that was cool. I was standing there, because I asked, I'm high. I asked, it's okay I film you guys? I'm live. Turn up the camera. That's why I came in and you see the cops right behind me. And then when they laugh, I turn it back on. But I got noticing the cops treat you different. And someone was worried about me. Nice. Yeah, I got not the lecture part, but between the Canadian cops and Tommy, it's just like I got dawned on me. Every time the police come, Tommy trying to make a friend with the cops. You know, when the cops came here, the last thing I want to do is make a friend with the cops. Get that hippie, smoky butt vibe, every time. But the cops were professional, all this and that. But I didn't get talking mouth, small talk. And I know sometimes it does that with the cops. It was like if you could master this in part between part 1 and part 2 yesterday, then you know how long. But I was behaving like a Canadian politely, and I was high like shit. It's like I didn't want to swear at him or anything. It's just like, yes, sir, no, sir, I'm sorry, I'm okay. Don't have to call the police. I mean, the ambulance. And that's it. It's like what the cops expect people would be behaving. Now, I've seen a lot of those cop shows, and only a few times the person they went to is very cooperative and so forth. And like I noticed here, that's what I was doing. It's like, oops, time to behave. And then they laugh because I was basically doing the eye contact, getting my wallet, let me get my wallet, some of the IDs, just like a traffic stuff. I kind of noticed since I changed my name, it's not officially changed in the cop records. When I have to tell them my own name, it's just like, oh, yes, we know who you are, type of attitude. Because, I'm not, the wrong side of the law. There it is, at times. Don't go that way. I'm not drunk enough to yup like that. But, yeah. I guess I learned how to respect the cops, And when the other people do it, they become like a scene from the cop show. Acting stupid, big, and that's why most of them get beaten. Even if you pretend to go back and get your wallet, your attitude make them think you have a gun or something. And I kind of noticed, I guess I'd probably see me a night in jail last night, that I behaved. I was like, sorry, sir, sorry. And so I explained why I'm this high. Now, the two cops, I never took their name. I never thought of them until now. Probably will go into my webpage and see. And then you see me again talking about it. It is one of the things. It's amazing. Today, I'm not seeing that fake Tommy say, see, I did it. See, I did. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing the fake Bob or fake Tommy coming on here and say, see, I called the cops. Well, if you did, I'm not in jail. That's what they probably do if Tommy or Bob, they just knock on the door and let a chat, and leave a minor and off they went. After, seeing the cops and not my manual, relief, but stay panicky. Because I wasn't sure until they told me, someone on YouTube, I wasn't sure that I'd been swatted by someone. Oh, someone finally called the cops named Tommy. They came. Because people expect it always comes in odd, strange hours, especially the cops, when you do nothing. And then trouble comes because you're panicked. It was cool and calm. It's just like amazing. I kept my parcel and everything well done. Hi. Well, if I was drunk, I'd probably because actually it snapped some sense into me. And we're like, okay. And someone who's that high, like I was, you think, I'll calm myself down. I got a little feel on me and went back on the tube like an expert. It's just like, I don't know what part. It's the part I saw people in my eye, because I thought it was a good way for someone like me to see if I'm a dilated or not, and yeah, it works. Against that point, I think someone's wrong. But I also, one person actually liked me singing, and asked me to ask this song, and this guy is a new guy. He thought it was somebody else. No. This is a one-hit 1970s song by Paul Anka. This guy sing it, and it came a #1 hit. Oh, it's a nice song, you say. Like, yeah. I'm going to go to that point, and I actually going to do this. And that's one thing. I'm waiting for all the people making memes, all the videos, all of it. I'm just waiting. Because if I do something stupid enough, and people making memes, sometimes they become famous. And yeah, I'm desperate. Why not? And I was thinking that. And I told everyone, I know I was high and everything, but I invite the trolls in to make a trolly thing of me being that high yesterday. It's almost like a thank you troll. There is a troll that cared for me. Oh, one of my views. I don't know until this. And I'm just like, whoa. But you know, the other thing, I didn't got mad. It's just like, Tommy must have a problem, real serious problem, because I didn't freak out. And I know he's a dope smoker, so even when he's not smoking, he goes so crazy and then trying to make friends with one of them. I think he is a sociopath or whatever, because if this is true for me, I should be ripping a new asshole before I'm in the junk time. But no. What was that? What? Oh. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, well, good. No, someone was worried. You know, I just say, I thought I was doing good. I am not screaming, help me, help me, help me, or anything like that. I was just enjoying myself, listening to music live, and see if I could get. And was waiting for that tooth to come. Oh, I was singing and everything, and then knock knock. We got a neighbor knock something like that, and then I had knock knock, like, let's see who I have go crazy with my singing. That's what I was thinking. If you hear the background, I'll just have another neighbor fight there. Seems the cops were around. It's busy. I guess being polite helps. You know, nice guy may win last, but at least nice guys have friends and just get respect. And the good guy. You know, sometimes you cannot tell me if I'm drunk or not. I've actually listened to the speech and so forth between some of my videos. Or when I'm just pretending to be pissed off at someone. Yeah. My cat was wearing clothes too. Someone said, "Are Jen gonna take your clothes?" No, I'm glad. Because if I did, I was nude. And nobody's seen that. Ooh. Yeah, this day talking. Let's see what. Nope, it's not. That thing moved upwards. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, I was alive. I didn't. The guys, are you complaining to hurt yourself this evening? And I am listening to the guy. Yeah, okay, and he was worried. I was worried when I put my. I was so afraid of doing something. When I opened the door last night to keep it dry, it's like, I'm not going to fall as I move the stone. That's the only worry. I was just like, I know if you get this high or something, you would do it accidentally to hurt someone, you or die from. It's like that's hammering in my blade. My panic attack is actually the worst. Being high like that, no. But I was planning to stay in the chair, enjoy myself, and get to a point, just crash out. And that's what my plan was. I know, talking about this afterwards, as I just almost like, yes, mom. I said, like, yes, mom. Okay, yes, mom. I'm sorry, mom. But I'm not. It sounds like it. Like I'm a continuing from last night. But people will ask, where will ruin a career? No. Maybe don't start my career. But ending it on YouTube or whatever, I don't. I really, really doubt it. Because I have to pull one paw out, or Hogan paw out, and do something like he did before people start to hate me and view me. I want people to get good views, good comment. And yeah. Like I think it's last night was like my first night of heavy drinking in a bar. First and the only time because I can't go. I had my bike, and I found out when drunk, legs do not work perfectly with a lot of power on your bike. That's the only time I attempted to drive. I just push the gas at home like, no. I'm just too weak and rubbery to get on my bike and hurt myself, especially with the path nearby the river. Yeah. It's, I even was wise. I don't know if that's a good test of a character or not. Ask me that again when I'm on my 5,000 joint, if I have that good character still inbred in me. 6. Oh, God. That's one thing. You get sleep, have a quiet morning, and you just get going at 6 o'clock. I'm glad here we don't get light on dark on to 9 now. on the way to get up to 11. So it's just like for me now, it's almost like having 2 days in the sun, because the morning thing is one thing, and then you go do something in the afternoon, that's another complete different thing. Besides, I'm old enough to take naps in the morning. At least I went and did something. I was surprised Mr. did a video today because of what happened yesterday. I guess people was stay talking about it. I noticed nobody talking about this except for one person asking. Actually, two people asked me what happened last night. I guess I have to get some the other stuff to actually mix it with my joints. No Quebec, no, that's too much for my lungs. I know I have healthy lungs before this, so before I get unhealthy lungs, it's going to be a while. So that's why I was planning to, wait until mom and dad died, so I got smoked dope. And that's be when I'm like 65 or something. Government saved me a couple of years here. I am not saying the F words, and I'm not, who Asian. It's people on the street, no, people out the street, no. Just keeping themselves alive. Guess which TV show is that? I'm not. Song. Queen song. So dude put hidden quotes in. See, when I'm normal, I could do something like go crazy and snap right back. And I was loose. And you probably noticed me talking to myself and with different voices. Please tell me which voice was good so I could do that on a regular, the female version of me being drunk. Because I know many points that my voice went low. And I'm doing this so you're not you. Hey, caramba. Never do a whole show with the door open to the doggies outside. But I have to be classy. I am classy. I didn't take last way with this. Didn't take pictures of it. So what I need is 2 more to get the whole coffee. And I want even more this time. Keep the small piece. So now I have, see, you spend one, you get one, I'm stake up my coupons. I don't know if they do that in the United States or not. But she always put ads at the food bank like, oh, we got a McDonald's sticker, you gonna use it? Finally I'm beginning to smell the rich smoke from the now cleaned and sunburst bakery over there. 19. Okay, we're getting close. It just seems I have contract, but I'm not seeing the numbers. I see the numbers afterwards. Do the video, then post. It's the same thing. Do a live, have a couple of people watching. It's one hate, one love. But I will see it after when people watch it, and that's how Mr. get her points. But I don't give them disclaimers. And everybody says, yes, yeah, you're going to get a lot of disclaimers. Go live, go live, go live. I just don't believe it. People so rely on you a lot, Yeah, if I fall off my tail or something, yeah, then call, yeah. So, the end of it, I think the $7 joint works better. It took like second try of that one to get me high. I got it higher with the other one. So I think we get the big one in the water. Oh no, get the tubes in the water. When I take those little cottons, like I do with the paper, and put them on a special spoon I have, for tea leaves, and dunk it. You see me with that spoon when I was drinking. This spoon. This is when you put your loose tea in and you snap in your store. What I did is I grabbed a couple of the ends of the cigarette, the paper end, because there's no cut in it, and I put 2 in here and switched through my mint tea. And when I drank it, I taste the dope. Didn't get myself high, but let it soak in the hot water because the smoke goes through the paper. Okay, straight paper. So the content of the smoke that have that stuff that make me high in here would become in that piece of paper. So the plan is collect them like I am, put them in here, as paper, let it soak, and see, and already 2 of them I could taste, wheat, and I was drinking mint, so it was wheat and mint. But yeah, there is something to get out from those new flavors. They want to make you say so you don't need towards and burn your lips. And that's one nice thing about those pre-roll governments. You don't really have to worry burning your lips with a talk, It burns so much. Oh, good. I could put it away without, knowing how much is smoke or not. And yeah, it's just really, really simple things because if you've been smoking dope down and you're able to skip all that paint smoke off it, just the smoke, and put it in a spoon, where you get high after 50 years of smoking dope in one place, and the wall is just covered with black things. Well, you probably, maybe. That's a nice myth to start. Yeah, I probably broke all the dope smoking so forth. And then Facebook. And see if there's any stupid things to talk about. You can canoe have a first lesson of canoe. Intro in movie water. Like the first part, like second part, movie water. Then you cook canoe. Hmm? Mm. Kind of nothing. Dope fits. Taste. Clean that off. Extend the height a bit. I couldn't really make any news here. Come on, yeah. Something about James Bond here, and it's just like, it's just, Oh, really? That's the perfect one for Magic Secret Circuit is the perfect because he got married. But that's with the worst Bond actor. Oh, come on. No. No. Oh, I like that one. If you wake up screaming because your boss, let him know it's close enough. Pants are good. Go back and see anybody say anything. Nope. 99 minutes ago. I'd wait to think of 99 bottles to go. 99 minutes to go. Take one away. We're going back in time. That's why you never sing that with minutes. You know, one thing someone have noticed yesterday when I say I handle it like a professional, what I meant is I think, well, even when I'm going crazy, I'd set, do it. I know what I'm doing. The cops know how to behave. But afterward, as I'm going straight down, I'd sit on the table and say, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. What I meant is the way, I know this is not the greatest, but I sat and stared at you guys. Like this newscaster. I didn't, able to stay that high, and yet, I was focusing the camera. Well, most of the time. But also, I didn't run after the police like Bob does. I mean, like Tommy does. I get my facts mixed up, but I sat and continued saying to everybody, okay, I'm okay, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm a professional like Tommy was pissed about after for a couple more hours. But I didn't. And I actually was thanking people. That's how, a grateful person, that person like, oh, I did something wrong. Thank you, guys. Instead of being unprofessional YouTube person like screaming like mouth in the eye in the camera for 1 hour because someone cared. Whatnot, I would look for this, look for that. But yeah, it's just like even losing is a bit with a light high, I am stay, able to continue, calmly and so forth. That's what I meant. As other people, when they do a live show, they just talk. That's what I'm doing. Like that's what you should do. I know I went kind of crazy yesterday, but at the end, when the cops come, I just sit and be normal. A little high normal, but you know what I mean. And someone says, well, you're not professional. Well, look at how I look at it. And then you look at a bunch of other idiots like Tommy after dealing with something like that. I was mad though. Tommy able to talk and so forth. I didn't get mad at anything. Tommy did. Hi. Of course I don't have color, but still, that's going to be no. It's better than trying to read color on here and listen to them on the phone. And it's amazing. Once again, I didn't have any trolls. No trolls. But when Tommy does it and get the cops, he get trolled for months and weeks afterwards. I know I'm not all pro like Tommy, but it's just like I handled it pretty professional. Like I knew what to do and so forth. The whole show, so I said I do. I know I'm a little clumsy and all that, but I'm not hiding behind a computer. I'm here, no matter what the screen is, talking if this is a TV show. I'm not hiding behind a computer. If I have knowledge for a fake screen, well, that's why I got my pins up. Like my own background on my own show. Okay. And that's the whole difference. Is I able to focus. You know, even in the bathroom, you just seem to get up and just not like a normal person. But this is why this time, you know, yeah, now I see you smoking, then feel, oh, okay. I gotta be smoking, then feeling high and keep on smoking. Let the high comes to you. See, I'm learning everything for the first time with a mind that could keep being information other than forgetting when you're 20, when all your brain cells burnt out. Yes, yeah, it can happen. And I'm kind of glad I'm doing it now. And then, because then nobody get caught like my family, me. Again, I would relax and I'm going, yeah, Dad, I'm a good crave for some chocolate. And I even act like that. You know, I was high, but I just like wasn't like that. I guess like public blessing this because only people that drink a lot like, hi officer. I didn't do that. I just can't, I'm stayed cannot figure it out. I mean, if you hear in the background, it's just like before the cops came in. You learn a lot of things. You know, your life is learned. Now, in fact, see, now I was thinking, well, that was great. How it began, that's great. Yeah. You know your limit. It took me only 1 week. It usually takes a college student a week until the third Friday and they get plastered. Then you know your limit. Amazing. It's like, oh, I know my limit. I'm showing you. And it never happened before, but ha. So yeah. Imagine if I was doing a live show outside yesterday. Oh God. I was embarrassed. But thank God I wasn't that high to go out and film me high. Yeah. I'll be breaking my tablet by dropping it. Holy shit. I say I had common sense being high. And some people say, well, Jennifer, some people lose their common sense and become completely asshole. I think I have to smoke a dozen of those. It could be like the asshole, you know, because even when I was drinking, I was stayed the polite person, you know. They say drinking or smoking, you become a different person. Not sure how much it changed me, you know, but it's like me, but a high, lightheaded type me. Like I lost a couple IQ points. Me. You know, behind me, I didn't get mad or angry or anything like some people do when they begin to, you know, smoke dope or something. I didn't become another person. Oh, I did. Became a comedian. Well, I'm one anyways. Yeah, I would be trying to be more chameleon before I listen to music. But yeah, I was, you know, losing my focus. But if I smoked the rest of that, I'd probably be on the floor. Not now. I can remember when I tell my grandkids, my sisters and brother grandkid. Press a dog because it happened like 10 years ago. Why not? And I guess being honest worked really fine. Honest, you be honest with the cop, they let you go. I have learned that from watching those cop shows, real life ones. So yeah, I don't know, I busted that myth or not, but there's one. Friends of Female Rescue Channel live stream. How do you make a video game like a GameStop? Okay. Nothing much here, nothing much there. And I'm going to end it early. It's 1 minute. Yeah, I'm calling it quit because I don't have anybody. Okay. Yeah, I'm losing it. It's time to. I still have to do that video. I was just going to put some music and do some stuff. I haven't even ate yet, so